Is it easy being homeless in Abilene? A recent social media post from an Abilene real estate investor asking that question. The post sparking controversy over the homeless situation in Abilene.
Especially squatters who illegally take over homes. Squatters' rights go back to the British legal system meant to ensure abandoned or unused property was put to good use by people who need it. But the good intentions of centuries-old law have created some modern-day nightmares. KTAB's Tobin Smith brings us more with an investigative report. Tonight's top story.
I've been homeless since I was 16.
The issue of homelessness is becoming an ever more present reality within Abilene.
I'm pretty young. I'm 18, he's 20, and I'm pregnant.
But where do you go whenever you simply have nowhere else to go? Where do you guys usually stay at?
Well, wherever the cops don't crack down, so behind buildings, wherever we really can.
And that's where John Hill has an issue.
They're coming right down here on my property, and I resent it.
John owns many properties throughout Abilene and has seen some of the effects from homeless individuals occupying his properties.
Tents, tarps, needles, shopping carts. They'd even dug a cave into the side of the creek bank. It looks like I've got another one.
John formerly volunteered at Breakfast on Beach Street for 13 years, feeding many of Abilene's homeless. Recently, he stepped back from that role and questioned the effectiveness of homeless outreach in Abilene.
Our nonprofits need to take an inventory of what they do and think about, are they simply enabling, or are they actually helping people?
Now, according to the data that we receive from the West Texas Homeless Network, who keep a constant record of homeless individuals here in Abilene, 46 confirmed individuals currently reside in Abilene who follow under the category of homeless. Now, those numbers seem to fluctuate, as in January of 2022, they logged 29 individuals, and the highest number seen in the last 2 years was 131 individuals, and that was in July of 2023. Now, with all this information, there's still one question that remains. Do you think it's easy to be homeless in Abilene?
Not really. No. It's really not easy to be homeless anywhere, but I would say Abilene it has more resources than a lot of places.
One of those resources is Love and Care Ministries, and while they declined to respond to John's post, they were happy to outline the aid that they offer.
Anybody's welcome here. We do food boxes for families, and we do sack lunches and food kits for the homeless. This is a food box that's going to go out.
Janet McGee is director of the food pantry for Love and Care and describes her feelings on how their programs can help change a person's situation.
Just being able to see somebody come in homeless, and we have other resources that we help them out with, and then you see them get a house, then you see them get a car, then you see them get a job. So those types of things are it's just a blessing.
We also reached out to Breakfast on Beach Street, where John used to volunteer, and they told us, quote, Bob's mission is to improve the quality of life in our area by providing a free hot breakfast and sack lunch to anyone regardless of age, race, creed, ethnicity, religious affiliation, or income, end quote. But there are situations that John cites in his posts that explain why he's changed his opinion on outreach.
We had an open house here in town, and the young lady that's an agent with our brokerage, and a transient gentleman shows up in his underwear and asks her, "Are you alone?" And she had the good sense to say, "No, I am not alone," and she was.
I'm not allowed to reconnect because I was taken away by CPS and was abused, so.
My mom abused me, molested me, everything, and then kicked me out at 16 just to fend for myself. I'm trying, but it's getting hard to do it.
While Hill wonders if the nonprofits are making it easy for homeless in our community, the nonprofit's concern lies in elevating the people from their current situation. For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Tobin Smith.
Thank you, Tobin. So just how many of those homeless are actually from Abilene? The West Texas Homeless Network says it continually conducts studies to catalog those numbers, categorizing homeless situations, and telling KTAB, quote, there is a myth in our community that people come here because they think Abilene has resources that other communities do not have, end quote.